Greetings from Chartway Arena, home of the Old Dominion University men's basketball team, where one of us knew tonight the game against Norfolk State was a whiteout. Dennis?
Well, Ted, since no one at Old Dominion supplied me with a beautiful pullover like you have, I had to dress with what I had.
Obviously in the dark. What a ball game tonight. 7,900 here for the renewal of the rivalry between Old Dominion and the Spartans. It was good theater.
You know, it was the epitome of a hard-fought game. Both teams played extremely hard. Everybody was going on the floor for loose balls. They're going after offensive rebounds. Wasn't as clean an offensive game as I think either team would like to have had. But from the Monarchs standpoint, it was the best defensive effort so far this year.
Monarchs were down 10 in the first half, and then K.C. Shaw took over for a bit.
Yeah, you know, he has the ability to score in bunches, and you got to credit the coaches. They do a good job of emptying space out for him to be able to get the driving angle to his right hand, and that's what they were able to do for him there.
Monarchs led by 4 at intermission. In the second half, they built the lead to as many as 10, but the Spartans didn't give up, and that's one of the reasons this was a great game.
Well, you know, they're a team that's won, you know, so they have a pedigree of winning. They have a very good coach, and, you know, they run good stuff. You know, they just, the ball, a number of times they would have liked it to bounce their way. It didn't.
L.J. Thomas led all scorers. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds or so, and his ability to break down the zone was helpful when the Monarchs' threes weren't falling.
Well, and he also uses his body to get in the lane and, you know, either get the ball up to the rim or create for other guys. So, you know, and again, we have to credit Jordan Battle that, you know, that play at the end of the game where, you know, the shot clock was winding down. He got in the lane and dropped it off for Cal was the winning basket.
Cal Swanton Rogers' only field goal of the game broke a 57-57 tie, and the Monarchs play some defense on that final Spartan possession and win by a final of 60-57, a win you can build on.
You know, we're heading into a tough stretch, and I think any win is important for this group as they get to know each other.
For Dennis Wolf, I'm Ted Alexander for Monarch Media.